Welcome everybody, I'm DansGaming, and today we're going to be playing some Control. It's a game by Remedy, the makers of Alan Wake, which you might be familiar with. And it's supposed to be a weird one, a mix of different mechanics. It's supposed to be pretty fun and very cool lore. So let's go ahead and just jump right in and check out this game. I have played this briefly before for like a couple hours, so I just got the beginning of it, but I haven't really played much, so I have a little bit familiar at the very beginning, but not much after that. So let's go ahead and jump in the game and see how it is. We're going to do a full playthrough this time, because I hear the game is very good. Let's just go into the game. All the graphic settings will be maxed, and we're playing on PC. But let's go ahead and start Control.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Hello?
Hello?
Anyone here?
That's an intro. I would just throw the poster away and brick up the wall. I don't know what she's talking about, but that's just what I would do. Prohibited items reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issue reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, non-subscriptions, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Name number 2 pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of architectural concepts, rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigations will be brought into the private interests. If you see any lobbying personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your superior immediately. Yeah, I have everything turned on. All the settings cranked up to max, so PC has everything turned on. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple container breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HAPA protocol activated. HPA. Okay. I need to up the game just a little bit more. It's a little bit low. There we go. A little smoother now. This is a game that, like, all the little lore bits are
This
interesting.
seal. I saw it a long time ago. keep seeing it in my dreams.
Federal Bureau of Control. Expenditure summary. Executive Sector Q2. Office equipment. Janitorial costs. Mold removal. HQ. Breakdown cost sheet. Why would all be censored? Alan Wake had a very interesting, weird story. I'm sure this will be just like that. Very, very strange. Our bureau at work. Janitor's sweeping up. Wait, who's this guy? Head of research, Dr. Casper Darling. He looks darling. Leaf fell down. Director Zachariah Trench.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
The lighting looks so good on PC. Can make one slight adjustment and then I will not touch it again, I promise. Okay. Pistachios, potato chips, crackers, pretzel. Why are they in unbranded packaging? That is weird. Everything is like from the 60s, all this technology. So they banned all smartphones, like anything that sounds like anything that connects like to the internet has been banned. A shark can hit allow secured permission to following basic shoot to kill. Good luck. At this point, why even release any of this document? You have censored more of it than like why even bother? Just shred it at that point. I love how someone's like, you know what? We're gonna censor this. You can't have the word "the." Like that is classified, sir. Federal Bureau of Control. Hello! As you now know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request an R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires internal department claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday on their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Very nice. Wait, do I hear somebody?
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
That guy looks so
Like
familiar.
that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
That guy seems very... that actor seems like I know him from movies and stuff. Wait. Is this the... Wait a minute. Wait a second. This is the lobby again, but we didn't... There wasn't an what? Hold on. Go back. The lobby's gone. What the? I go back the way I came and it's not there anymore. Right. I might not be able to leave after this building seems like it changes. All right, let's go forward.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Oh, I think this music is copyrighted. That's why it's muted. Otherwise, there would be music right here. Makes it scarier, though. Control. Oh, that is so cool.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
A little bit.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Sorry. What does that sound? Collectibles. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder: drafting any public-facing material while pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrase to use. In the service of his or her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. It is very government style. I need clearance level for that. Nothing in here. The RTX lighting looks great in this game. Super nice. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust him, Barbara, not a single one. Trench. Sounds like he's going to be entrenched in his office. Okay, no collectibles in here. What was that?
Shit. Shit.
Language.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Yeah. Hold on, though. I think I'm gonna take a risk. The murder weapon? What?
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Who are you talking to? There is something out there. What the?
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Follow the board instruction to complete the astral plane challenge. What in the actual? It's such a mysterious, weird. What is that? It's infinitely huge. So something called the board just judged us. And if we fail this test, apparently we will die. V to melee. Ooh.
The same gun. Okay.
I have been chosen, chat. I am the one. There we go. Service weapons recharged to generate weapon ammunition on Mac not in use. I'm aiming at him. Gotcha. Woo! I love the force powers. Ooh. Have a nice trip. Well, that's cool. Enemies drop health when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. Cool.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside.
Wait a
safe
minute.
to go?
Does that mean I just got promoted? Woo! I'm the 1%. Ha! Ew. You got blown up. I'm a CEO. I get to take all the money. All of it. I'm gonna go fire something. What? Okay, never mind. Nope. I live here now. What?
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was Horror.
She must have been on the dev team for Cyberpunk.
Get the fuck away!
Can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. Try resync. Try refreshing the page if you have a desync. Do I have clearance now? No. I'm the. Boom, 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 boom. Do refreshing fix the desync? Nice. Proceed to the central executive. The building changed again. What in the actual?
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The gunplay is fantastic in this.
Okay.
All those effects are so good. Oh my, that is satisfying. Yeah, I should melee too. That is some very, very satisfying. What is he doing? Oh, okay. Is that a med kit? People are like floating in the air, talking. What in the hell? They're like talking. That's weird. A little creepy. What's this? Oh, back. F. Rising cost of AWE response. Update on mold extraction eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you this time. Oh. Sounds like very cool. What? Wait. They've already changed my photo? What? They put my photo everywhere in the building now that I'm the new director, like instantly. But then again, I'm seeing floating people and stuff, so this is a weird place. Things aren't what they seem in this place. Toilet. Another toilet. The creepy chanting is creepy. Tape recording.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power.
Okay.
2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
So the building, so people like worked here and then randomly the building would shift around them and like trap them. That is bizarre. Ooh, another collectible. Let's see. Oh, wrong button. F. Dinner reservations. Oh, I couldn't. Okay, it's fine. It'll be okay. Collectible. Unread. Hiss guard. Field research of Hiss entity. Hiss corporate corrupted security guard. Confidential. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption. While the armored guards carry pump action shotguns, they have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupt individuals retain knowledge of the use of these weapons. Refer to file for report. Dr. Trench photograph. Wow, that looks like real. Damn. Thank you, BS Dragon, for the 2-month resub. That Twitch staff resub. Oh, yeah. Love me some Twitch staff. Service weapon. Object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows barlatrins to blank. The object must be only bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether, if rejected, the applicant is terminated. Process dictated by the criteria. An object is discovered in the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis forms many forms throughout history. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Vadustra, all weapons that blank of the wilderness. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, this may be the original manifestation of that event. In this case, see the Dr. Darling presentation for more details. Interesting. So much cool lore in this game. Dinner revisions at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready at the lobby. Remember, she's turning 46. Building ship. Okay. Wait a minute. That building. Did that have a video? Oh, yes!
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
I love when they put these like real videos in their games. This adds so much to the coolness factor. Oh, the lore in this is great. Anything over on this side before we go in the safe room? Now, can I? Oh. They're fired. They're fired. It's okay. A shelter, a safe room. What in the world is this place? Undefined reading. Undefined reading. It's a material. There must be some sort of crafting in the game. Marshall AWE investigations. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this. The malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team's getting pretty sick of duds. Need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real thing. We need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Yeah, it's like upgrade materials. Alright, let's go to the next room and try to find more stuff. Nope. I love the font.
I hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss, burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? All right.
Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the library. Start the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We're proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them the questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from the New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secured federal building and they need to leave. If their answers seem sus, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within an acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then blank immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious.
It's our enemy.
What the hell?
That babble's contagious. It
Examination of paranatural topics, urban legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event, an AWE. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank informed by our own blank and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank in pop culture using blank. Our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on blank, a pair of scissors that consume human blank through two punctures on the blank. These details, living in the mind of so many, have been given strength to belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file for full report.
goes in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
What is that? Radio? No, no! DMCA! What is that thing? That is creepy. Look. That looks so cool, though. Uh-oh. Nope. I lost something there. I don't know, it's almost like if people believe in something strong enough, it tends to make it real. Or something like that. Okay, still open. The graphics are so pretty in
The
this
hissing
game.
sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss, burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? All right, it's our enemy.
Recharging, sir? Keep trying to reload my gun like it's a real gun. Gotcha.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse control.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
What does that mean?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Are you with us?
Hello?
With the Bureau. Are you still sane?
No. How could I still be sane after everything that...
Please,
What?
talk to me.
What in the hell?
We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
Emily Pope?
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
And I shot him.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions.
I don't even believe her.
You probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
Sorry, I'm just inner monologuing here.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Don't mind me,
Okay.
just inner monologue.
You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Push the hiss out. Oh, this person? Alright. Chat, help me. We're gonna push the hiss out.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out
Oops.
rips them apart.
I guess that did not. So, I guess she's dead.
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Alright, ma'am. I need to grab some collectibles first, though. Control points. Control points are locations in the Bureau that are identified as being vital junctions of the old house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points were discovered by detection of an uninterrupted ping using the blank within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctions or blank, or vulnerable spots of the old house. The common factor in these theories is that the control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the old house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology would be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found certain parts of the building refuse to be blank. Okay. I guess that closes the door? Alright, well. Miss Pope.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here.
Please have answers for me.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench?
Dead.
The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
So what's an HRA, madam?
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
It's a fancy phone. It's ringing. There's no voicemail or caller ID on that thing.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
So it's that
The door
thing
to
on
the
her
comms
chest.
department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
I guess that thing on her
Follow the
chest
signs to
keeps
mail
the
room. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through
hiss
there.
at bay. Open loadout. Weapon mods. Damage plus 17. I'll take it. Personal mods. Health pickup 26. That means I can deconstruct these lesser ones. Well, that's cool. Assets. Whatever the hell those are. Missions. And more collectibles. Portrait of Dr. Trench. Keeps her safer from reality changes? Okay. I want to talk to you and get a little bit more lore,
The hotline
ma'am.
should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Yeah, the cinematography in this game is very good. Like the framing, the lighting, the fonts, it just all works together very well.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Tell me about Trench.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Objects of power, madam.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
What?
Got it.
Could you explain
Thanks.
that to me as if I was a 5-year-old, please?
So HRAs stop you from becoming hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
So that guy is very suspicious.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
That is a massive lamp. Look at all the pictures up there. There's one in the top left corner. There might be all the dead directors. I think the last one's up there. Well, okay then.